See anybody here?
Well, I'm here. I got my brother here.
Okay.
And there's a friend of his and a friend of mine.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah. You talking about recruits?
No. Friends, family, whatever.
Just family here. That's about it. I'm sure tonight when I'm mingling, I'm sure I'll.
Run.
Yeah.
You're up. What's the difference between the bus ride now as opposed to last year? We go with Bill. What kind of strangers?
I think the bus ride last year was more of a get to know each other, a couple hours.
Yeah.
Start to build that foundation, start to build the relationship and trust, and then you go through a year of spending 5 minutes here, it's 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here. He's busy, I'm busy, come together every now and then today it was just catching up. So it was a lot of fun, just seeing how he's doing, seeing how doing what he was. He's asking about me, recruiting, he's just been a good player or something, so going back and forth.
What are some of the commonalities that you guys have?
We're Irish, Catholic.
Is that
Big cities, Boston, Philly. Competitive. I think we both have a common desire to be great at what we do. And we strive for that greatness on a daily basis.
Have you learned anything from him? And I guess
There's no question. I mean, what a true leader he's been over the last 15 months. I mean, the guy's led us out of the forest, or whatever you want to say, the war. He led us out of the battle. And we're doing great because of his success and what he not only did with the football team, but what he did with the university, being such an ambassador on every major outlet, fighting for us every step of the way. So his leadership skills is, I haven't talked to the team a couple times, so you always take something away from that. But a lot of the same philosophy we have. So and he's opened the doors for us. I mean, I bring my basketball team over there. We watch film over there. We're in the indoor facility over there. We use the weight room. I don't think that's ever been done before, which is a nice change.
Do you see Bill as, after a year being here, being as more comfortable, around the Penn State community and everything?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think you saw that this morning. He was in a good mood. He was joking around with people, trying to get some spice going in that in that gymnasium. But I see a comfort level, and I think he feels good about where he is and the direction of his program. Yeah.
How seriously do you think he takes of the fans, they I you can tell this morning they were really, they were congratulating him and thanking him. He's really kind of become the face of the kind of the school and
university, sure.
Sports. How seriously do you think he takes that role?
I think he embraces it. I think it's the only way you can do it. If you don't embrace it, then he's not going to be successful in leading us. I think he embraces it. I don't know if he completely wants it, but he's a humble guy behind doors. But I think he's done a great job, and I think he's up to the task to be that leader, that ambassador that we need to continue to help us over the next 5 to 10 years.
It's a fantastic city. It is. And growing up, Patrick and I were kidding about this earlier. Obviously him being a Sixers fan and myself being a Celtics fan. When I was growing up, it was Moses Malone and Andrew Toney and Mo Cheeks, and the Celtics was Bird and Parrish and McHale and DJ and those guys. So it was a great rivalry, but it's good. It's always good to be here. I've been here a bunch of times in the past growing up, and when I was recruiting here back where I used to be at Georgia Tech and things like that. So it's a great city.
Bill, what about this trip would you like to be the same as last year, and what do you think would be different about it?
This trip? I don't know. The bus is the same. But I don't know. I think it's a little bit different now for me. I don't. Last year I did a PowerPoint presentation on my philosophy of the program, and this year it's more about making sure that people understand what we're up against, what we're going to do to have a strategy to be successful during these next few years, and to make sure that people understand how important I think it is to be unified and to have a unified Penn State. So that's one of my goals during the next couple of weeks here. I try to respond to every email and every letter that I get, and so yeah, I do.
Are they usually just like kind of like simple messages of support, or what kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
they're
do you
usually
get?
very supportive, yeah. There's usually not too many negative things that are said so far, you know, but they're usually very supportive.
You said you're going to brief your alumni here and elsewhere about the situation you guys are in. What was your basic message to them?
The basic message that I'm trying to convey to the people that are here is, number one, to thank them. You know, if you're here tonight and you were there in Berks County this afternoon or this morning, and then, you know, wherever else we're headed, I don't even know, I just get on the bus and go. But if you're in those spots, then you're a big core supporter of Penn State, whether it's your personal time or money or whatever it is. I really want to thank them. And I also want to tell them that now more than ever, we need their support. And I think I want them to understand how I feel about the importance of the fact that we need a unified Penn State. And if we can have a unified Penn State, then I think we'll be a lot more successful in the end than a non-unified Penn State.
And does that mean that you want them to look, you've given us this message looking ahead and not back? Is that something you would try
I want them to continue to support our programs. I want them to continue to have that pride in Penn State of what a special place it is. I want them to think about the undergraduates and the graduate students at Penn State, the student athletes that are there now, and how hard they're working, whether it's, you know, Patrick's team in basketball or my team in football, and just think about those things and how important it is for our student body to see a unified, you know, fan base and obviously alumni base.